Awakened in ruins to the echoes of pain. Vi sörger, vi sörger. Cold and empty, lifeless remains. Vi sörger, vi sörger. Fields of the fallen and blood-washed in rain. This cannot be all that will be. So you have torn this world apart. You came for our suffering. So we'll bleed, cut us deep, find the depths that you seek. But just remember, we retreat, but we'll live on. Those that die are forgone. Just remember. Gone is our home now, it's only memories. Vi sörger, vi sörger. Looking on to a life that can never be. What did you believe? Believe you would find. And so you have torn this world apart. You came for our suffering. So bleed, cut us deep, find the depths that you seek. Just remember, just remember.
Какво става, бе? Някакъв стрим тук не гледам. Има. И съм целият червен. И аз мога ви кажа причината, защо съм червен. Причината е, защото конзолата ми влезе в червен режим. Не, шегувам се. Здравейте на всички ранци. Добре дошли на днешния стрим. Днеска продължаваме Scarlet Nexus. Няма начин да го минем днеска. Ама... не боли да пробвам. Не боли да пробвам да го мина днес, имайки пред вече като знам как си играе играта, нали, някакви неща по-нататък вече в играта, как се пак познам нещата, така че да. Стига толкова сме се бавили. Аз като казвам, че конзолата е червена. Сега е синя. Аз как да почна играта, като той диска дори не е вътре? Един път да не ми харесва да имам физическо копие. Че не мога да почна веднага. Че не мога да почна веднага. Start the game! Иначе тази игра ще получи DLC с безплатен апдейт в някакъв скорошен момент. Не знам кога ще е. И тези неща и това нещо ще добавя нови предизвикателства и нови глупости. Аз не знам какво добавят още в тази игра, честно дума. Смисъл, пичове, по-добре почвайте да правите нова игра, смисъл. Хайпът за тази игра вече... не знам. Смисъл, it's time for new game, boys. Start making it. Don't make me updates for this game. Аз вече че я мина. Тази игра ще мина и ко правим? Опа. О, верно, че аз имам бонт епизоди да правя. Дефинитли няма да мина днес Scarlet Nexus. Имам с Шиден, имам с този... Имах ли с Юито? Или не готвиш? Това е на Юито, това е нейното. Ау, не искам да виждам. Това не искам да го виждам. Така. Говорим с Юито.
He and I share the same mother. I wonder how he feels about that. Yuito, are you free right now?
Yeah, what's up?
It's just... well, I thought we could talk about our mother. I'm sure we both have some things we want to say.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that too, actually. Oh, why don't we head down to Mizuhagawa?
Why there?
I just thought a little picnic might help change the mood. I can make some food for us. What do you think?
A picnic in the middle of others? Well, I guess it'll warm us up for battle.
Yeah, it'll be field training. Let's head out in about an hour.
All right.
Looks like we took care of most of the others around here. let's take a break. Here's your lunch.
Oh. This is pretty elaborate. You might even be better at this than Naomi. No, that's too much of a compliment.
I was going to make something simpler, but I got carried away. Is it too much?
It's fine. It tastes fine too.
Thanks. So, let's talk while we eat. I was surprised that you called my mom Mother.
You're the one that called my mother Mom.
That's the same... No, wait. I guess she raised you first.
Mother raised me when she was in Togetsu. Then she had you and your brother in Suo.
That means you're like my big sister then.
Wait a minute. Why am I your big sister?
You were raised first, so that means you're older than me.
Oh, I guess you're right. I hadn't thought about it that much.
Well, we really don't pay attention to actual age in the OSF.
I don't have memories from when Mother went away until I was adopted by the Randalls.
That's when my brother and I were born, so it must have been about 10 years. Were you in cryogenic sleep or something?
That's most likely the case. All I remember is losing my mother, and how painful it was.
Oh, right. But I was born because she left Togetsu, so that's a good thing for me, at least.
Right.
Oh, sorry. That was a little insensitive.
No. It's true that if Mother had stayed in Togetsu, you wouldn't have been born.
So, I guess I should call you Big Sister now?
Stop it. The only big sister I know is Naomi. It doesn't suit me.
Okay, I won't say it anymore.
That laugh. Is he trying to make me feel better? If he is, then maybe I was too hard on him.
Whew, that was quite the feast. Not too bad if I do say so myself.
Yes, it was good, thanks. How do you feel about seeing Mother?
It was necessary in order to save the world. But in truth, I was really happy to see her.
Me too. The moment I saw her face, it was like I was a child again. It was really strange.
Neither of us had seen her since we were young. There's just so much I want to tell her about.
So do I. I wonder if we'll have the time, though.
That's hard to say. Did you ask her how long she can stay in this time?
No, I haven't had the chance. I hope she'll stay forever.
Yeah. But as much as I want her to, I know in my heart that she won't be with us that long.
You're right. But we can't just spend all of our time being sad about it.
Yeah. Sorry for being a downer.
I wasn't accusing you of anything. I just don't want to think that not seeing her is the end of the relationship. Even if we can't be together, it doesn't mean we'll forget the people who loved us.
I was just a kid, but I remember being so happy when I was with my mom.
As long as we have those memories, no matter how much time passes, we're all still connected. Isn't that right, Naomi?
I like that way of thinking. Even without the red strings, our hearts are connected over time.
Yes. Though it sounds rather trite when you put it into words.
Really? I don't think it does. I will say the ability to time travel has really messed with us. But I am very thankful that it allowed me to see my mom again.
Yes. I have more good memories now.
Promise not to laugh, but when I actually saw her again and heard her voice, I felt a lump in my throat and almost started to cry.
Why would I laugh at you for that? I felt the same way.
I guess we've gotten a little too comfortable here.
This is perfect. Let's get a workout in before we head back.
Okay. Let's take care of this together.
Stay on guard. It might not be just them. Connect with SAS and don't forget your surroundings. This is starting to get a little awkward. Is it because he called me his big sister?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll be careful.
Okay, let's go then.
Ще ми дадеш ли да играя или... Окей. Няма да ми даде. Файн. Доволен съм на това.
Hey, Kasane. Remember how I called you a lone wolf before? Now that I think about it, I was wrong. You're no lone wolf. You're the one carrying everyone.
I feel like that's more your specialty.
Really? I think you're pretty good at it yourself. All of us count on you, including me.
Чакай, нямал съм Assault Vision на Юито? О, that's a bummer.
You're pretty kind sometimes. Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
It's fine. If that's the case, maybe some of your sincerity has rubbed off on me.
Can you give me a more detailed critique of the one I made? I want to consider it for the next time. If I have to say something, I guess it was a little blunt. You're very serious about this. What's so fun about housework? I never really thought about it. The sense of achievement, maybe? I like planning out the steps and doing things in order. It's like winning a game when I can clean up efficiently. When I can clean up efficiently. Also, I used to do housework for myself, but now I'm doing it for someone else. It's different kind of happiness to make someone else happy. I've been thinking about what Kagero said, about what the Lunar people are trying to do and what happened. But I'm still not confident I understand. I'd like you to explain it to me again. Don't worry about it, Tsugumi. Aside from me and Kyoka, it was a lot of information for all of you to process. As far as I understand, it all began when the colonists were sent to Earth from the moon. Yeah, I guess it was around then. The colonists' goal was to return to their homeland and reduce the population of the overpopulated moon. However, they ran into a problem. The other particles that transform humans into others started falling down on the moon and Earth. In order to draw those particles away from the moon, they needed to override the gravity device that was regulating Earth climate. So they wanted to sacrifice Earth in order to save just the moon. And the one who was trying to execute that plan was Kagero, who was an agent from the moon. Yeah, that's right, but I messed up. That's when the moon decided to try a different method. If they couldn't avoid the other particles from falling, then all they had to do was direct them all to Earth. If they envelop the Earth with a belt of other particles, the colonists on Earth wouldn't be able to return to the moon. They could kill two birds with one stone by also preventing the population from growing again. So that's the reason the extinction belt came to be. Then does that mean the moon's plan succeed? I don't know. I lost contact with the moon, so I have no idea what happened up there. I can't imagine that everything worked out for them with the other particles though. This is just a conjecture, but I believe the moon continues to face a crisis regardless of the result of their plan. You said the moon is responsible for others descending onto Earth. No matter what their initial objective may have been, continuing that for 200 years is abnormal, to say the least. Whenever they are afraid of Earth's retaliation or they run into some other trouble, the moon is facing desperate times. Yeah, that's even though they have more advanced technology than we do. That's why I believe they're still being threatened by the others. Others on the moon too? If that's the case, it must be hard for you, Kagero. I mean, that's your homeland, where your family was. I really appreciate your concern, Tsugumi, but I honestly have mixed feelings about it. Everything happened such a long time ago. Anyway, that's pretty much all I can tell you about it.
Hey, Kasane, got a minute?
Yes, what do you need?
It can wait if you're busy, but I was hoping you'd run some military exercises with me.
We can go now. Let's head to the training facility.
Damn it! I thought I could win this time. Can't believe you turned the tables on me at the last second.
I may have managed to push through at the end, but it was really close. Thanks. That made for a good training session. I noticed you move differently now. It's like you don't hesitate anymore.
Don't analyze me. You shouldn't get carried away just because you beat me.
It was a compliment.
I know, but I guess it's fine. I'll learn from this experience and win next time. Just you wait.
I appreciate your passion, but remember not to push yourself too hard. You'll make your family worry.
I don't even have to be pushing myself for them to worry. They never listen to anything I say.
You have good parents. You had better be replying to all of their messages.
I am, but they still won't stop bugging me. I decided I'm gonna drop by and see them once in a while.
That's a good idea. I'm sure they'll be happy about that.
They're constantly asking when I'll be coming over next. I mean, don't they get how busy I am?
You always talk about them like that, but I know they're important to you. You just can't admit it.
That's normal. You're just too blunt. Although that could be why you're so strong. You fight for what's important to you without being bothered by what anyone else thinks. That's a strength that can't be measured, and utterly incomprehensible to me. But I did learn something while watching you.
What would that be?
Real strength isn't something you compare against other people. Everyone, including me, has their own unique strengths. Anyway, don't get cocky just because you're a little talented. I'm eventually going to surpass you and run the OSF one day.
And here I thought you'd actually grown as a person. You haven't changed much at all.
What?
Although, it would be off-putting if you suddenly changed overnight. So I guess this is better.
Nothing but insults, as usual. Are you really trying to become friends with me?
About that. I know what Kyoka said, but I don't think we need to force a friendship between us.
What?
We may have different ways of thinking, but we can trust each other on the battlefield. Don't you think that's good enough?
We're fighting in the same platoon. I suppose I can at least be cooperative.
I'm glad we've come to an agreement.
The strength to simply exist. О, вау, минал съм узнал, че всичките епизоди на този кратен. Окей. Фер. Това означава, че който имам тук от екипа на Касане, сигурно ще имам те неща.
I'm not saying you're suited to be a leader or anything. As much as I hate to admit it, there's no one else that could do it.
You're babbling so much I can't follow. What's your point?
I mean, you're doing a good job. For now, at least.
Spend enough time with anyone, and it doesn't matter how much you don't get along. You somehow know what they're thinking, right?
I never said I disliked you, but I do agree that we've come to know each other.
Next time. Hey, are you free tomorrow afternoon? We should spar again. I want to get you back for last time. One day isn't going to make much of a difference in results. I don't have time to train with you every day. You're saying that because you're afraid I'll win. I just got over a wall and I'm feeling great. One day is plenty of time to get better. If you don't want to spar, then let's do it in real combat. We'll see who can take down the most others. You have no right to refuse. Shit does actually. Няма ли Бонд епизод с тая?
Arashi, do you have a second? It's about this program. After the update... She seems unusually focused. Is she making a new program?
Whoa, Kasane!
This is a video game. You're playing instead of doing work?
I could say you caught me, but this is what I always do. It's kind of pointless yelling at me over things like this anymore.
Why do you want to skip out on work so much?
It's not that simple. This is a defensive measure to ensure I don't waste my precious stamina and mental energy on pointless work.
Defensive measure? That's basically...
Arashi, got a minute? Did you come to scold me about my work ethic too?
Now's not the time for jokes. Major General Fubuki might be in trouble.
What happened?
I haven't been able to reach him for the past few hours. His geolocation isn't available either. The OSF hasn't been able to help. We're working in the dark.
It's probably best we go look for him then.
No, we don't need to do that.
How come?
Because he's going to wander back like nothing happened. Going to look for him is just a waste of time.
Saving your only brother is a waste of your time?
I'm saying my time shouldn't be used on a pointless effort.
Fine. Let me try putting it another way. Which do you think is better? Wasting a moment of your time on pointless work? Or losing him and regretting it for the rest of your life?
Lose him? Right. You... I see. You may have a point. Haruka, send me Fubuki's last known location.
Okay, hold on. There, I sent it. It was a while ago, so we should expand the search. Arashi? Did she just leave?
Can you track her location with GPS?
I'm doing it, but I'm getting her geolocation data coming from everywhere. I can't get a lock on her current location.
It must be her hypervelocity. We should wait and see where she ends up before we go after her.
Arashi stopped. She's...
It's Arashi. Rebel is blocking my path. I'll need your power to move this. I'll send you the coordinates.
I'm heading out to the coordinates. Looks like it's around the abandoned subway.
Geez, that woman.
Arashi, I'm inside the abandoned subway, headed your way. Copy that. Hurry if you can. I'll continue investigating the area. Later then. Hey, Arashi! Good. She just does whatever she wants. Like you're one to talk, Kasane.
Let's keep going.
With electricity, you'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
I'm off. Help me, Shiden.
You'll need to break its outer shell. Kasane, use your psychokinesis and hit it with something heavy.
I'll do it! Give it to me, Arashi.
Don't fail.
Lend me your power.
With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
Useless. It's over.
Окей, нещо ще ви покажа. Погледнете! Теглиш 900 мегабайта на хард дискът ти отива 15 гигабайта. What the fuck е тази компресия?
I'll tend to my weapons later.
Обяснете ми каква е тази компресия? Честна дума. Същото и тука. Погледнете! Каква е тази компресия? Здравей се! The fuck? $17 гигабайта ли видях? Да! Аз ти го пратих по-рано това на Hot Wheels-а. За какво иначе ще го прата според тебе? Видях 400 мегабайта и не разбрах. Аз написах, виж колко е компресирано. В смисъл, колко теглиш и колко на практика ти отива на харда. Очакваш от рейсик игра в днешно време. Очаквам да не е толкова компресирана, може би. Или поне да е компресирана малко по-умно. От Pursuit Remaster е с 40 гигабайта, оригинал е 7. Връзката е 100 и така нататък. Да, ама ти ги теглиш тези 100 гигабайта, не са ти компресирани да теглиш по-малко, нали? Пак ще е зле. Не е толкова зле, колкото по принцип трябва да е.
I've almost reached the coordinates.
Copy that. I'm getting reports about a gust of wind blowing through the city.
What?
Yes, it's not causing any damage, but apparently it's unsettling. I just thought you should know.
That gust. I don't think it'll be coming back. I'm betting it was Arashi. She was probably running all over the place looking for traces of Major General Fubuki. Despite what she was saying, she must be really worried.
If I can just find an opening.
Arashi!
Kasane, what took you so long?
I came here as soon as I could. I'll save my questions for later. First, we have to do something about this.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can keep going. Is Major General Fubuki up ahead?
Probably. It looks like there was a big fight here. The damage seems recent.
They just won't let up. What gives?
They're not going to stop me.
Please, Yumito.
Kasane, why don't you use hypervelocity with SAS? Kasane, normal human speed.
Got it.
Can't keep up with that other. Use SAS. It's down. Let's finish it.
Checkmate. Lend me your power. I'll do it.
Alright, that was a nice move.
I need your help. Got it. It's over. I'll do it. Checkmate.
More rubble.
Leave it to me.
Fubuki!
Arashi? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. What happened?
I was investigating the area when the extinction belt suddenly descended and jammed my transmissions. Then the others suddenly appeared and destroyed the path, trapping me here.
I knew I didn't need to come all this way. Honestly.
No, you still saved me. Thank you, Kasane. I'm sorry to have bothered you, sis.
Yeah, no kidding. Now I'm exhausted.
Sorry. I guess this makes it the second time you saved me.
Did something similar to this happen in the past?
Yes, back when I was a kid, and scouted by the OSF. Arashi threw a big tantrum using her power, and told them they couldn't take me with them.
What? But it's obligatory. It's no use trying to change their mind. So why?
The OSF and death go hand in hand. Sometimes we need to accept the irrational. I might be able to handle that, but I knew full well that someone earnest like him wasn't equipped to deal with it. And those who aren't equipped to deal with it have a high chance of dying needlessly. So I thought I'd save everyone the trouble and stop him from being enlisted in the first place. Although in the end, I wasn't able to change anything. Just a child's tantrum. That was the biggest waste of my entire life. My brother ended up enlisting in the OSF and somehow even managed to climb up to regiment commander. On the other hand, I got injured, got the top brass on my back, making me run PR. Just the worst.
Injured? So you got hurt?
Yeah, I did something really stupid. I used my hypervelocity and tore my limbs off when I hit a wall.
What?
Don't worry, they fixed them right up so there's barely even a scar. But like you said, my pointless action didn't yield me anything. Just like today.
Neither of them were pointless to me.
Fubuki?
You risked your life to protect me. You used your tiny body to shield me. Ever since I saw that, I wanted to become someone who could risk their life for another. And while you were healing, I found out how fun letters could be.
Letters? What letters?
Did you forget? You wrote me letters as part of your physical therapy treatments for your hands. That's why I started writing letters too. It's like a hobby of mine now.
Really?
It helps me relax. There's something else it helps me with too. It helps me remember the time you defended me. It really cheers me up. So it wasn't pointless.
Huh.
Arashi!
So about today, do you really think it was pointless?
Yeah, I do.
I see.
I really hate wasted effort, but that doesn't mean it's all bad. It's fine doing something like this once in a while. It's a little embarrassing how it goes against everything I believe in, though.
Ще спреш ли да говориш глупости? Малка пача беше притеснена за него. Ара ще ми напомня на моя братовчет. Малки вредни. С разликата, че тя е голямата сестра. Memories are a problem. I wonder if there's an easy way to erase them. Although erasing them from another person's brain is too much like personality rehabilitation for my liking. Well, I remembered, so I thought I'd read his letter again, but unfortunately I threw them all away. It's really too bad. I don't think the garbage dissolution has started yet, so why don't you go get them out? Think about it. This unit doesn't separate trash. I'm not digging letters out of the unsanitary place like that. Oh boy. Ох ти малка глупаче. Двамата си говорят за цветя, окей. Интересен бантер. Ханаби!
Oh, Kasane! Do you have a minute? Will you come to a cafe in Suo with me?
Sure. Is everything okay?
There's something I want to talk to you about.
Has she made a decision about Yuito? Alright, let's go. So what did you want to talk about?
Straight to the point as always. Okay then, I wanted to talk to you about the OSF.
The OSF? Not Yuito?
Hey, it's not like I think about him all day. I mean, maybe I did up until recently, but there's no talking about Yuito today. I want to be more independent and not rely on him so much.
I see. So what about the OSF?
We've seen the OSF's dark side through the battles we've been in. We know that they're not an ally of justice. We found out that it's an organization that runs cruel experiments that cost a lot of people their lives.
True.
Now I'm struggling with the decision of whether or not to stay in the OSF. I know that I have to be the one to make the final choice, but I just wanted to ask your opinion.
If you're questioning your current situation, you either have to leave or change.
Right. So it comes down to those two options. I guess I don't really want to leave. I have friends and other people who are very important to me in the OSF. And I don't want to run away. I feel like I need to face the OSF head-on precisely because we know there's something wrong.
Then that leaves you with only one answer.
You're right. I probably already knew it, but was too afraid to say it out loud. I want to change the OSF because it's filled with the people I love. I don't want to give up on it. An OSF that doesn't sacrifice lives, but saves them. Yeah, that's going to be my goal.
That's a good goal. Straightforward, just like you.
I know it's ambitious, but it's the least I can do if I want to be on the level of you and Yuito.
You can do it. I told you before that you have the power to break through the front line. Even outside of battle, you can break through barriers as long as you put your mind to it.
That doesn't sound like a compliment, but thank you. I'll do my best. Hey, Kasane, I'm glad we became friends.
Is something wrong?
I was so preoccupied with Yuito before, but talking to you made me realize I had to change.
I think you've helped me broaden my perspective as well. I think about things I never would have before.
It might just be my imagination, but are you planning to leave the OSF?
What makes you think that?
Well, you didn't seem to hesitate when you suggested my leaving the OSF. So I thought maybe...
I haven't made any decisions yet, but you're right. I am considering that as a possibility.
Oh. It'd be sad to say goodbye, but I'll always support you, no matter what path you may decide for yourself.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Although, I'd like to see you confess your feelings to Yuito before I leave.
What? I told you, no talking about Yuito.
Did you say that?
Honestly. Anyway, I'm not ready yet, but I think I'll be able to take the first step soon. So wish me luck.
I hope your wishes come true, and not just romantically.
I'll pray for you too. Let's both do our best.
What does this handshake mean?
I'm not sure, but it just felt right. Maybe it's a sign of our friendship. Even if we're apart, we'll still always be friends.
Okay, friends it is.
Well, are you ready to go? We still have so much to do.
Yes, let's get going.
Oppa. I was thinking that someday you and I will be far away from each other and I won't be able to just chat like this, and it made me sad. Just tell me when you're leaving. We'll have a quick going away party. We'll go shopping and have a tea. Is there anything you want to do? I haven't even decided anything yet and you're already talking like that. Something I want to do. I can't really think of anything, so tea, I guess. I like talking to you, Hanabi. You like talking to me? I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, let's have a tea. Then we can talk a lot. It's a date. Добре. Левитира си бакито. Баки машмараки. Бонд епизод с Хелка.
Oh, Kasane. Perfect timing. There's a popular fortune teller visiting Seiron right now who's said to be 200% accurate.
What? 200%? How can you be twice as right about something? Either way, I'm not really interested.
Oh, come on. Let's go get Red together. You might gain some valuable information we can use in our upcoming fights.
I doubt that, but fine. If you want to go that badly, I guess I'll tag along.
Let's get going then. I'm sure there's a line already.
This really is a long line. I'm surprised so many people believe in something so unscientific.
There's a lot in the world that can't be explained by science. Now let's line up. This is going to take some time. I'm going to go buy something to drink. You stay here and hold our place.
What's taking her so long? Did something happen? I should probably go look for her. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Kyoka, who are you talking to?
Oh, Kasane. I'm sorry.
Did something happen? Who was that?
Someone from Togetsu.
What? But Togetsu is on its last legs. Or at least that's what I thought.
I was surprised too. It seems the agents scattered around New Himuka are still active. They told me to come back and work with them.
But why? Babe isn't operating anymore, and it was the one running Togetsu.
They told me they need Dr. Pope's neuroscience expertise in order to revive Babe. None of the other design children were able to adapt to Dr. Pope's vast memory data. With Babe gone, my brain is the only one that has her memories.
Just so we're clear, you're not planning on going back to them, right?
Of course not. I'd never do that.
There's still something worrying you.
She told me that I need to fulfill my role as someone created by Togetsu.
Who do they think they are?
I know, but it's true that I was created to fulfill Togetsu's plans. My brain, my body, and everything else. When I was there, I thought the only value I had was in carrying out my orders. I'm here now because I stopped allowing them to define me on their terms. I don't regret it, but sometimes I'm left feeling uneasy. I feel like my own existence is indefinite. That I'm just worthless.
You're not worthless at all. You've saved us countless times. We need the Kyoka who's here with us now, not Dr. Pope's memories.
Thank you. You're right. I can't let them get to me. We should try to find out what the Togetsu remnants are up to so we can stop them.
Do you have any leads?
Not yet, but as long as they need me, they'll approach me again. When they do, I'll pretend to join them and see what they're up to. I might even be able to lure them out.
It's a good plan, but risky. Let me help. I can't let you go alone.
Okay. I really don't want to get you involved, but I need your help. Oh, we never got our fortunes told. I was hoping to get some good news. Until now, I was your instructor and your commander. But now you're the one leading me. It makes me emotional. I wonder if I'll have to watch you leave the nest someday.
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. I still count on you.
Yay.
I don't want you to get the wrong idea from this, but the more I learn about you, the more I like you. I like you too. There's nothing to misunderstand about it.
I remembered something about the past. I remember the first time I came to Suo on a mission. I learned information about it in Togetsu, but when I saw it myself for the first time, I was shocked at how different it was. I guess it was a culture shock. That was the first time I'd experienced a culture outside of Togetsu. Everyone I met was so full of emotion. Being raised in such a cold place, I'm not surprised you were shocked by people from the outside. I tried to think only on my mission, but in my heart I was jealous of the people around me. They had so many emotions that I didn't. I suppose that was looking up to them and trying to fit in as what made me who I am now. Така... Тя... Чати, окей. Поцугуми. Teddy bear! Нямам изогахава environment вече. Това ще отида в Мизогахава само за да намеря къде има. Чакай, на кой взех най-много? Май най-много взех за Йоито. Или не, най-много взех за Лука. Лука, къде си бе? Тъпчо. Нескопосан. Телепортиращ идиот. Фашиден бе. Ето го тос. Лука, Харбалука.
This is amazing. Thank you.
Could this be... Is this the pro model that gives the result 3 times as fast? I can really have this. Thank you very much. I did not know you had such a profound knowledge of proteins. Oh boy.
Because of the way I look, people sometimes mistake me for a child. You've always treated me as an equal, though.
I don't care how people look.
It's good to not have prejudices. I'm grateful.
Assault Vision от лука, nice.
This might sound a little childish, but do you think we could become closer?
That's not childish. I think we can both understand each other even more.
This is amazing. Thank you.
This will be perfect add-on for my weapon. I will certainly put them to use. Yes, I still have not used it in actual battle. First, I will use it to train every day. Practice makes perfect. Wait. Oh, wow!
Thank you.
Is it true I have a body temperature of a child, but I get cold when I nap, so this will help?
This is very nice.
It may be a bit too heavy for me, but challenging oneself is important. I shall do my best. Къде отиде, бе? О, вау. Той вече ги ползва.
Thank you.
It works well down to the smallest parts. Юито! Момчето ми!
Whoa, thanks.
There are so many, I have to think of how I'll arrange them. I'm happy to have a lot of the same one.
Whoa, thanks.
Bucky's light, it's lighting up the area, and my heart too!
I should talk to Gemma.
Whoa, thanks.
This is the newest version. Bucky info is always being updated, so I have to check it constantly.
It's really reassuring having you nearby in battle. It might be weird for me to say, but I was able to realize how much I trust you.
I think I understand what you're saying. It wasn't all smooth, but I trust you now too.
Maybe it's exactly because it wasn't so smooth. I'm glad we're able to talk like this now.
Level pet with Yuito.
I feel like we've gotten pretty close. I hope you feel that way too.
Yes, I can read your actions now.
Здравей, Наско Николов. I'm not sure about nitpicking Bucky like that. И къде си го сложи? Кушина. Как си, Наско Николов? Тази прекрасна вечер. Прекрасна сряда вечер. Hassan, careful with the spines. It's indoors, but it needs sunlight. I'll raise it with care. Чакай, на стола ли го сложи? А, да, верно го сложил на стола. Хи-хи-хи. Забавно ми е. Чакай, имам още за гуми.
Really? I'm so happy.
Beautiful! The way the flowers are arranged, how they're growing and how they were raised. It's so carefully throughout. I take care of flowers to keep them around as long as possible. Dry flowers or pressed flowers might be a good idea too. Ще ми дигнеш ли ниво от суга ми? Не, естествено.
Okay.
Be careful, it gets bugs easily. It's okay, I'm good at extermination too. Добре, Кагоро. Пъм за тебе. Имам теди бер. Не, ще му дам две неща, които не му харесват чак толкова много. Мисля, харесва гема, е неутрален по-скоро за тях.
Oh, cool.
It would taste a lot better if I had someone to drink it with. Имаш гема. Теди бер. Искам да видя какъв ме диалога.
Oh, cool.
I haven't seen a fancy doll like this in a while. Oh, I was kinda into it a long time ago. О, да, точно така. Правилно.
You really have grown, and I don't mean your height.
You mean as a person?
Yeah, I've known a lot of people, and there aren't many that I really trust. I guess I can't talk much about being trustworthy, but you're really turning into a good person.
Level 5 с Кагоро.
You have a pretty good understanding of who I am. I can just tell without you saying it.
You talk too much. However, I'm glad we both understand each other.
Лука, място му стана претруфано, бац. Добре, да видя какво имам като презент. Още трябва да дам... Мите основно за... О, аз трябва да дам неща на... Да, имам сега за гема, за... Да, добре, дайте да ще говоря с гема тогава. Къде си гемчо? Гема. О, аз имам... Бонд епизод с него. Не съм разбрал. Окей.
Kasane, can we talk? I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I know this is cruel of me to ask. Could you tell me where Naomi died? I heard about what happened to her, and I wanted to visit the last place she stood before she died. Of course, you don't have to tell me if it's too painful for you.
It's Mizuhagawa. We can go together.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think you should see it too.
Sorry, and thank you.
Тъмън ще мога да, освен ако не ме телепортира директно там и нямам право на exploration. По принцип трябва да отида в Мизугахава. Мизухагава. Не мога говоря. Защо дропних така кадри? Само че... Имам 200 дропнати кадъра от началото на стрима, което е от преди един час. Не съм много, ама пак е да нещо.
Naomi died around here. This is where she fought the Togetsu soldiers. She and the rest of the people transformed into others. They saved us when we had nowhere to run, at the cost of their own lives.
It must have been hard for you.
Just looking at this place brings back painful memories. Naomi told me something back then, though. That she was happy to have been alive, and to perform one last act of humanity. Naomi was in pain, but she found a reason to live. That's why I won't let this keep me down. I'll survive anything the world wants to throw at me.
I see. Naomi lived her life to the fullest.
Gemma, are you crying?
Oh, looks like I am. Sorry.
You better not say you want to die, too.
Don't worry, I won't. I already decided I wouldn't waste my life anymore. I'm sure Naomi wouldn't be happy if I did something like that.
Good. I'm relieved to hear you say that. Why did you want to come here anyway?
I wanted to confirm what I was feeling. To figure out what I want to do with the rest of my life. I won't let anyone go through what Naomi did ever again. However, this nation's issues are too great. Suo and Seiron are no different. They use and discard the innocent for their own gain.
You're right. I'm sure there are people like Naomi suffering somewhere in this country, even now.
I was hesitating because of the size of the opposition. But learning about Naomi's last moments here has solidified the path I need to take. Now that the government's actions have been made public, the system is slowly changing. I want to help create a new system to make up for past mistakes. That's the least I can do for Naomi.
I'm glad you have a goal. I'm sure she would be happy. It sounds like you'll still have plenty to do after retirement.
Actually, I had another idea about my retirement, although it might be a little conceited. If a retired OSF soldier can live a long life and do something to help society, then I want to become the model case of a psionic successfully aging.
That's impressive. You must have drawn upon your vast experience to come up with an idea like that.
No, I didn't come up with it on my own. It's something I thought after talking with you.
Really?
Remember when I had you taste my cooking the other day? That helped me gain a little confidence that I had more to offer than my ability to fight. Even if I lose my power, there are still so many new things for me to try. I was worried about what would happen after retirement, but now I'm almost looking forward to it. People really can change.
He does look happier than when he first handed me Naomi's letter. Life goes on in this world, even without her. For both Gemma and me. I feel like I should start something new too.
Really? Do you want to try cooking with me? It's pretty interesting.
I'll think about it.
Achievement unlocked. Life goes on. Yes. Лека по лека завършвам играта, като вече виждам тези ачивменти. Хубой. Притеснявам се.
Look, Kasane, it seems like I'm not very good at expressing these kind of feelings. I'm just concerned about you as a friend. That's all I wanted to say.
It's strange. I don't feel upset hearing that coming from you, Gemma. Thank you.
No need to thank me, I'm just telling you how I feel. This is kind of embarrassing. I know this is strange to say, but I really admire you.
I admire you as well. I have to make sure I live up to your respect.
В момента сме час и 15 минути тук.
Are you sure?
This pattern is for me. Показва ми на това. На тебе и на Юито, така че... Така че не знам.
Are you sure?
Watching the flames dance helps me concentrate. You should try it.
This is for me?
You know what I like, Kasane? I was wondering whenever I should buy this or not. Whether I should buy this or not. I got interested when I read a fishing magazine. I guess you can catch some big ones even in a tributary like Mizugahawa.
Hey, I'm grateful.
There's nothing especially wrong, but I think I'm feeling a little unhealthy. I'll read it carefully. Така, всъщност искам да отида в... Не, всъщност Ханаби. Има отражение, въпреки че то май е не точно пропър отражение. Ми се генерира от една или друга форма. Oh, that's so cute and retro. It's just what a girl wants. Lighting this lamp on a quiet night. Oh, how romantic. Oh, чакайте тук вече почвам с...
I'm glad we became friends. Because I was able to notice so much that I was lacking.
That goes for me too. There were a lot of times I was at a loss because I didn't have anyone like you around me before.
Are you kidding me? That's what I should be saying. You're the first person like you I've ever met. But maybe that's why you're special. Just let me know if you ever need help. I'll be there in a flash.
Вау, 6-то ниво. Аз вече няма нужда да имам подаръци на shit.
I'm going to work hard for you. Just you see.
Let's both continue to improve ourselves. I'm glad we're together.
Въпреки че ако реша да игра отново играта с DLC-то, което мисля да вкарат в играта, мисъл, ще ми трябва да вдигам още за 7-мо ниво, защото ще има 7-мо ниво. Ама аз няма да сигурно да играя до 7-мо ниво. Не, може ли да играя, кой знае.
Wow, I'm so happy.
I want to hone my pyrokinetics more, and this will be a good practice for making small flames. Басякото.
Thanks.
I want to tighten my abs up some more. I really want that hourglass figure. Oh my god. Dude, she's using it. Okay. Мизугагава. Къде... Май го пропусна... Сейран. Да отидем да вземем нещо там, по-точно да вземем тези неща, които са по отворения свят, за да можем да вземем на Араши видеоиграта. Защото геймерите не остават геймери без игри. Да можех това да го кажа всеки път. Да не мога да оставя хора без видеоигри.
This probably would have been a great city if it was finished. It's a pity to see it half built like this.
I really like that place, though. There's something romantic about all the exposed steel frames and the cranes.
Romantic? I don't even know if I've ever felt anything was romantic.
I confirmed a water attack. Are you okay? Being wet makes it hard to move.
Let's get rid of them.
The enemy is stunned. Now's the time.
Got it! Sonic, let's finish this!
That's Kyoka. The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
I'll do it. Check.
This is pretty good.
Run, youngster! Help me, Shiden! Enemy is stunned. Disarmed. Let's finish this!
I'll do it. It's over.
Finish it, Kasane!
Beat it. Useless. Checkmate.
Kasane, use invisibility with SAS.
You got this.
Let's get rid of them.
Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
I'll do it.
That was a great attack. You can trust me.
If I get the timing right, I might be able to use the construction equipment around here for an attack.
Check.
That was brilliant.
The shell is broken. Attack now.
Come on. We'll corner it.
Useless. It's over.
That was impressive.
I'll do it.
Finish it, Kasane!
More power.
Attack with brain drive.
Struggling won't work. We did it.
Go, Kasane!
Може да кажем, че мога да взема това на Араши вече.
Shiden's electrokinesis might work.
О, бой. Контролера ми поводя! Вау, контролера спря да вибрира, като влезе в...
Help me, Shiden.
It was thanks to my power.
It's up to you.
Let's go, Kyoka.
Got it. Check.
Go!
Готово! Връщаме се в хайдаута. Сериозно, на мен ми... Това сега ще ми кажете, че ще ми отнеме цял един чаптър за такова. За... Такова бе, цял един чаптър за... Цял един стрим за един чаптър, който ще е половин час. И един... Чиш. Както исках тази игра да я свърша до утре, може да не стане така. That's outside my department, but I guess this is the wabi-sabi idea of beauty. Аз не съм си пуснал стрима да ми върви на бакграунда в това. Идиот! Така да му фармиш точки, бе! Arcade Game Case. Аркадни видеоигри, баце.
You know what I like. Thanks.
Oh, you got a commercial use case! You know, I'm putting this in the hideout. This game is rumored to train your power just by playing it. So this is like work, right? Yep. Я ще си намеря екскюз да игра видеоигри.
Kasane, you really are strong. Even with all this discouragement, you just take it and keep fighting.
That's thanks to you and everyone else. I'm not that strong on my own.
I don't remember doing anything special, but I guess I'm happy I could help.
Level 5 с Араши.
I hate trouble, but I'm always willing to help you whenever you need me to. I never thought I'd hear that from you. I'm honored. Thank you.
Добре, какво е? Значи, кое още имам да му давам неща, всъщност? Така... За Кио... Значи Киока и Шиден останаха, окей. Шиден! This cleans so much dust when I use it. I mean, I was just holding it. Чакай да не почна. То, чисти си! Окей. Уау, колко прах има тук. What? Оф, мислех, че ще. Does this mean you like my power? Oh, take it. Maybe. Дори когато са неутрални, дига малко по малко такова. Това за левелинга им. Така че съм радостен. Brains are strange. They contain everything that makes us who we are.
Thank you.
The field of necroscience is still developing. It interests me personally. Или може би доктор Поп. Нямам нищо повече, окей. Това много ми хареса като го прави Кагоро. Някакво е странно, но същевременно и забавно. Добре, даде ми 450 такива точки. Йоу! На подкаста ще има да се забавлявам. Това ще го... Значи, тъй като тази седмица ще имаме подкаст. Това ще го редим по време на подкаст и само ще кажа на Спектра. Ще играеш на Хелуин. Ще играеш на Хелуин хорър игра, не ми се прави.
I'm sorry I made you all worry.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, and we have to hurry back to the Kunad Gate.
We're going back there again? Do you know what we can do about it, Mother?
Yes. We must get rid of the entanglements in the Kunad Gate, or the world will eventually be destroyed.
Entanglements? What are they?
We should head to the Kunad Gate before I explain it further.
Okay. Then we'll go to the Kunad Highway. Everyone get ready. Mom, you can have a seat here.
Thank you. You got so big.
Huh? That was sudden.
You joined the OSF. How's Kaito? Are you getting along with your older brother?
He's good. We don't really get along anymore.
Oh. Can you tell me what's happening in your time, in the present?
And that's basically it. The only other thing is the existence of the Kunad Gate.
Thank you. Along with Babe's data, I think I understand a lot now. Are we almost ready to leave?
Oh, yeah. We are.
Let's go, Mother. Is something the matter?
I'm just happy you turned into such a fine young lady. It's not my place to say that, though. I'm sorry I left you behind and ran away.
It's okay. You don't need to apologize. They were trying to kill you, and I don't remember much about being in Togetsu anyway. And after I came to Suo, I had my big sister.
Then I have to say thank you to your sister.
I'm sure she'll be happy.
You still call me Mother, even after everything.
Things are moving fast, but I'm hoping you can tell us how to deal with the Kunad Gate. You said something about entanglements?
Ultimately, Yuito and Kasane have to enter the Kunad Gate and unravel the entanglements. What I'm telling you here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time should look like tangled red threads. According to Togetsu's theory, whenever you jump through time, a dimensional hole like the Kunad Gate is created, but it should then disappear. The reason this hasn't disappeared is because Yuito and Kasane's powers resonated. The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state. Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements. If you can unravel those entanglements, you can close the Kunad Gate.
Distorted? I don't really get it yet. But when you say enter the Kunad Gate, do you mean go into that hole in the sky?
That strange space. Is it inside the Kunad Gate? You saw it too, when the gate first opened.
Oh, that place with all the weird images?
That's right. That strange space that Kasane mentioned exists inside the Kunad Gate. It is a concept of space that only exists for those with the red string's power. Togetsu called it the Chronos Terminal.
Perhaps it's a kind of station, or junction point, for traveling through time.
So only Yuito and Kasane can perceive it. I guess that explains why we didn't notice it when we jumped to the future.
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made, and another time, entanglements are created.
Time contact? Is that any different from time travel?
It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt. Basically, if someone with the red string's power even touches that time, there is a trace. That is time contact. The only way to actually see which times have entanglements is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
So I guess the only thing we can do is leave it to Yuito and Kasane.
Even if we find the entanglements, we won't know how to unravel them until we see them.
The Chronos Terminal is conceptualized by your powers, so you'll know how to unravel them. Not with reason, but with intuition. Also, I'm weak, but I can use the red strings, so I'll support you from here.
Okay, so we just need to use the red strings again and enter the Chronos Terminal.
I'm going with you this time.
You don't know what kind of dangers will be there. Make sure you're ready before you go.
If it gets dangerous, you both come right back.
Don't worry, we will. Just take care of my mother. Keep her safe.
It's all right. Don't worry. We will protect Wakana.
All right, we don't have much time. Let me know when you're ready.
I got the hang of using the red strings now. Yuito's here this time. I have to do this right.
I remember what Naomi said. I asked you if you wanted to cook with me, right? That made me remember something about Naomi. When Naomi gave me the recipe, she told me she wanted me to make it for you. She was worried about you saying you skipped meals if she didn't say anything. She told you that much? Oh, Naomi. I'm fine. I ate to survive, right, Gamma? Yeah, there's a lot we have to do, so we'll eat and survive. Can we actually unravel the entanglements? I respect you to resolve to do everything we can, but it's not like you actually seen an entanglement in person. I mean, you'd be using an unstable power to enter that completely mysterious Kunat gate to unravel the entanglements. Is that even possible? Shiden's right, I haven't seen the entanglements before, and I honestly don't know how to unravel them, but we're the only ones who can do it. That's why we're going. Thank you for worrying about us, Shiden. I promise we're not going to fail. I don't remember ever being worried, so go unravel that entanglement and get back. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you ready to go to the Chronos Terminal? Yes.
Good to go, Kasane?
I'm ready.
Focus your consciousness together. Picture the site of the Chronos Terminal.
To the Chronos Terminal.
We will unravel those entanglements.
Това все още звучи супер кринджи, което казва Yuito. Will unravel those entanglements. Супер кринджи звучи. Не знам защо са го вкарали като диалог.
It looks like we actually made it. Are each of those images connected to different times?
We can't just stand around. We have to search for the entanglements.
I guess it's nothing new when it's your third time. So, how do we find them?
Hey everyone, what is going on? My for Archer.
This is... It must be Mother.
Is she guiding us? Let's go. The others?
How are they inside the Chronos Terminal?
Calm down. That place is built from your consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very unstable place. Your fear and anxiety, all of your emotions affected. The memories of your past made others appear.
So basically, you're saying that these others were created by our mental immaturity.
That makes us sound pretty lame. But if we made them, we can take them down too.
I know the two of you can handle it, but be careful.
Извинете за това аудио, просто чиш.
So if our consciousness is made, is this other an illusion? It sure looks real.
As long as your brain thinks so, it's the same as if it was.
Let's get rid of them.
We have to fight it.
We'll corner it.
We can do it now!
Useless. It's over.
Great.
Got it.
Good job. That was a good move.
Nothing! I trust you, Kasane.
We did it. I'll do it. It's over. Beat it.
Enemy.
Got it.
It's done.
Beat it. Good.
Hey, do you feel something?
Yeah, it's like my head is buzzing. It's weird.
Причина да не си пускам камерата, просто защото това е супер хеви стори секция. Аз на стори секциите не си пускам камерите.
This is the old OSF hospital on that day in 2009. It's an entanglement.
Yeah. I don't understand it, but I can feel it. This is definitely it. If we want to successfully unravel this, then I'm betting that we have to use the red strings, our power.
Yes, I feel it too. We should be able to make this work.
Another one!
Let's hold it off while we unravel the entanglement.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Right, Yumito?
Yeah, right. Let's go.
Fail.
That seems to be the spot.
Check. Let's do this. Got it. It's over.
Great job. That was a good move.
It should unravel. I feel it. This will make the Kunad Gate disappear.
Hey, Kasane. That day, I never got the chance to thank you properly. So, thank you for saving me.
What? That came out of nowhere.
You were the one that saved me 11 years ago at the hospital, right? I remember it perfectly now. I used to be a dud, and then all of a sudden I had powers. My power awakening? I think it was because you shared yours with me.
What? Powers aren't something you can just share.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying sounds silly, but if it were possible, it was thanks to meeting you that day that I'm still alive, and have reached my goal of getting into the OSF. That's what I think, so... thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
You look totally confused, but that's okay. I think it's unraveled now. Everyone is probably worried about us.
Mother's power. I can still feel it.
So, there's more than one entanglement?
If so, it's simple. We just have to unravel all of them.
Right. Okay, let's go.
We did unravel that entanglement, right?
I think so. But something still feels off.
So you feel it too. Something's bothering me.
Добре. Продължаваме напред. Момчета.
There's another one.
That 50 years in the future? That should be gone. This is the other that attacked Yuito. That seems to be the spot. Enemy is stunned.
Къде ми тръгваш да ми правиш, бе, Касане?
Leave the rest to me. We're doing this. There's nowhere to run.
Айде де. Burn it all down.
Let's keep going. Good. I'll try. Us together.
This future should now no longer exist.
Have you ever thought about what you would do if you could travel to the past and change history?
You mean after we remove the Kunad Gate?
Yeah. The ability to travel through time freely. That's the true power of the red strings.
Right. If I could go back and save my sister, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought of it. I wanted to save Naomi. I just kept thinking there must be a way over and over again. Every now and then I'm reminded that I won't see her again, and it rattles me.
Sure.
If I could change history so Naomi wouldn't turn into another, if that was something I could actually do, I don't think I'd do it.
Why?
Because if you change the past, no one knows how it will affect everything after that. If we were in a different platoon, if we weren't scouted, if I was never adopted, is changing the past until I get the results I want really saving Naomi? And not just Naomi. It's not right to go back and change the lives of everyone in the world just for my own selfish desires.
Yeah. I guess it's not right to mess with everyone else just to fulfill your wants.
It's painful, and there's a lot of suffering we have to bear. But it's a burden we must carry.
Sorry, it was weird of me to bring up. That being said, I am glad I asked, because I was thinking the same thing. I'm relieved you agree.
Oh.
But this mindset is thanks to you. I've learned so much.
The same goes for me. I think my old self would have come to a different conclusion.
I mean, I don't think you would have even talked to me for this long, back when you first joined.
You know that's not... Okay, perhaps you're right about that.
This is Mom's... There's still an entanglement?
But all the time periods we travel to... No, now's not the time to think about it. Can you keep going?
I'll be okay. I'm probably just a little tired from using my brain too much.
We should hurry.
Още един ентангълмент.
You only traveled to those 2 times, right?
Yes, I think those are the only ones.
Ох.
Isn't that...
The Sumeragi crest. That's it. This is the image I saw at the start.
Right. Yakumo Sumeragi's crest. It seems like a time entanglement appeared then. What? How?
Former Major General Karin.
So they're going to keep coming.
We need to unravel the entanglement.
Let's do this.
Let's regroup.
This is what I see.
That seems to be the spot.
To you.
I trust you.
We're doing this. There's nowhere to run.
That was close.
Help me, Shiden.
Take him out quick.
Let's go, Kyoka. Leave the rest to me.
You got good?
It's down. Let's finish it. We can do it now.
It should unravel. Support me.
I trust you, Kasane.
There's nowhere to run. Burn it.
Добре. Опа. Ой.
Together, Yuito. There's nowhere to run.
That seems to be the spot.
I feel it. It should unravel. I feel it.
Добре.
Okay, that should...
Yuito? This is bad. I don't think I can take much more either.
So, did we do it? That should be all of them, right?
Probably, but something doesn't feel right. Karin and Yakumo Sumeragi. What happened to them?
Damn it. I'm blacking.
Yuito, Kasane!
Mom?
Mother.
Няма никаква логика в това как са строени тия уроди. Нали? Направо се, не знам, аз се смея, ама трябва май по-скоро да разплача.
Where am I?
Oh good, you're awake. It seems like we made it back.
What's going on? The Kunad Gate, why hasn't it disappeared?
Well...
Good job, you two. It's all okay now.
What? But...
Mother, we unraveled the entanglements, so why?
Leave the rest to me.
What?
Thank you for growing up so strong. You've made a lot of wonderful friends. Those connections are much more valuable than any red string. Treasure them for the rest of your life.
Mother?
Mom. You can't go back to the past.
If you go back, Toketsu will...
It has to be done. Forgive me. The longer I remain here, the more painful it will be.
No, hold on! There's still so much that I need to say!
Mother!
Yuito! Kasane! Live on! Knowing you're happy is all that I could ask for.
По-скоро алтернативна история с научна фантастика, с малко по-различна фантастика. Като цяло това мишмаш.
So today is the day. I may give you my brain, but you can't have my memories of the future. Kaito. Yuito. Kasane.
Екшен и sci-fi го водят. Като жанрове. Катсцените до края на играта ще са същите като с първото превъртане. Причината ги гледаме просто защото, нали, it makes sense.
The body has been confirmed as the target, Wakana. Current theory for cause of death is cerebral overload due to a malfunction in the personality rehabilitation device. We believe an irreversible memory wipe was conducted. There is significant damage to the memory regions in her brain. Following protocol and retrieving her brain.
I see. There was an entanglement from when Mom time traveled.
Mother. She explained it to us earlier when the two of you were gone. The Kunad Gate wouldn't disappear as long as she was still present in this time.
We have a message she left for the two of you. Let me send it to you now.
To Yuito e Kasane. I'm sorry we have to part like this. I should have told you what I was trying to do, but I didn't trust myself to be calm talking to you too. I'll summarize what I told your friends. I'm going back to my time now. No, I should say that I went back. There are 3 reasons. First, to protect the history of Wakana Sumeragi dying in 2009. To ensure the history where I received the Red Strings data sent by Togetsu. Togetsu sent the data to me because they salvaged my brain and connected it to Babe. So my brain has to be collected by Togetsu in 2009. To erase the entanglement I create. 3. If someone with the Red Strings power who is from a different time than you two passes through the Kunad Gate, an entanglement is created. As long as I try to pass through the Kronos terminal, the entanglements can't be eliminated. But my dive eliminates the power and cause, so the entanglement can be erased. That means that I have to carry out my life in my original time. I've had this plan ever since I received the Red Strings data. This will eliminate the Kunad Gate. What happens to the world after that is left up to you living in 2020. Когато това за какъв жанр е това ли? Какъв жанр е играта ли? This will and what happened to the world after is left in the Please work with your friends to make a better future. P.S. I know I must have hurt you both. But I was happy I was able to see my precious children growing up and strong. Thank you for being born and for living, for giving me happiness. I pray that you will see so much more happiness than what you gave me. Yuito Kasane, I will always love you. Wakana Sumeragi. Let me guess. Obviously си го дропнал. Батите панарите. Беше нещо почна да говориш за кът сцени. Did I? Забравя съм какво съм говорил, значи.
She held back her feelings so she could part with you with no regrets. She's a great person.
Wakana knew from the start that she was causing an entanglement. I'm sorry. I know this hits the two of you harder than anyone else, and I'm here crying.
Тогава за какво плачеш, бе?
Wakana wasn't from this time period, so her situation was different than yours.
Hey, don't be so down. I'm not saying that because I'm worried about you. I said that because it affects platoon morale.
Apparently, the entanglement will unravel when Wakana returns to the past and dies like she did in history.
I know she would have wanted to talk to the both of you some more, but she thought spending more time with you would only make things more painful.
That uneasy feeling we got when we unraveled the entanglement 11 years ago was because Mom's entanglement still remained.
Yep.
That's strange. Wakana has returned, so how come it didn't disappear? Have all the entanglements truly been unraveled?
All the entanglements we felt we unraveled. The ones 11 years ago, 50 years in the future, and the one during Yakumo Sumeragi's time period.
What? What does Yakumo Sumeragi's time period have to do with anything?
I think one formed when we witnessed Yakumo's assassination.
What are you talking about? Yakumo was severely injured in an accident, but he wasn't assassinated.
We don't really understand it either, but we saw Yakumo Sumeragi being killed by Karin.
What did you say?
We were busy dealing with the entanglement, but yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that that was former Major General Karin.
He copied Kasane's power. Yuito, if he also copied your power.
But he didn't copy my... He could have time traveled by resonating Kasane's power with mine.
So it hasn't disappeared because of the entanglement Karin created when he traveled back to Yakumo's time period?
But the two of you couldn't find an entanglement. How do you expect to unravel something you can't find?
Karin can unravel his own entanglement. Yes, exactly. The only thing we can do is take Karin to the Chronos terminal and have him unravel the entanglement himself.
Wataru, can you check Karin's location?
I figured you'd ask, so I've been working on it. But I've got nothing. I can't find him at all. It's like he's disappeared.
Supposing that he's traveled to Yakumo's time period, that would mean he's in the past. That's where you're going to find him.
Are you too sure the people you saw were really Karin and Yakumo?
We're sure. We could see their faces clearly. Actually, we only saw Karin's face.
But that was Yakumo. I mean, he had the same mask on as all the depictions of him.
Yes, that's it, the mask. That explains everything.
Kagero, explain.
Whoa, Tsugumi, calm down. So, you know how Yakumo started wearing the mask because of the injuries he sustained? Rumor was, sometime after the accident, he suddenly stopped appearing in front of people and his whole personality just changed.
Whole personality changed? You're not suggesting...
The real Yakumo was assassinated by Karin from the future, and Karin took his place by putting on the mask?
It doesn't matter. Either way, we still need to travel back to 2,000 years ago to check.
Actually, no. We might not have to travel at all. You all saw my brother's video, right? Don't you remember what he said?
Yakumo Sumeragi is alive!
What are you...
He is asleep, deep beneath Suo. Even now, he is waiting for his revenge!
Right. Cold sleep. Just like Kagero.
If Yakumo is in cold sleep under Suo, then we can find out the truth by meeting him directly. If former Major General Karin replaced him, then he'll be the one down there in cold sleep. I'm not entirely certain as to why he did what he did, but we can talk to him and have him help us unravel the entanglement.
Do we know where he's sleeping, though? I mean, Arahabaki is the only area I can think of that's under Suo.
I mean, Sumeragi Tomb is the first place I thought of where Yakumo would be. Do you think he would really be in such a heavily trafficked place, though?
How about it, Yuito? It's your family's tomb.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I've never even been inside the building before. The head of the family is responsible for watching over Sumeragi Tomb. I might be able to find something out if I talk to my brother.
The Chief. Do you think he'll listen to us?
Actually, I've been trying to reach my brother's terminal, but I'm not getting through. There's a chance he might have blocked me. Wataru, can you ask Major General Fubuki to talk to my brother? I doubt he'd refuse a call from a Major General.
Okay, leave it to me. I just don't know how soon I'll get a response.
Wanna stop by our hideout then? I'm sure Yuito and Kasane could use the rest.
Good idea. It would be smart to rest while we can.
Thanks, Gemma. All right, let's head back.
Ще направя нещата на тази стендбай фаза и следващия път, който може би ще утре ще завършим играта, така че да. Аз на този стрим изобщо не съм си пускал камерата, което е kind of okay за мен. Имайки преди, че беше супер heavy story shit.
Welcome back. I messaged Major General Fubuki. He said it might take some time to get in touch with the chief.
Thanks, Wataru.
I also asked about Major General Karin, but apparently Major General Fubuki doesn't know anything either.
I see. Then I guess he really is in the past.
We don't have any other leads at the moment, so let's hope he's in Sumeragi Tomb.
11-та фаза стендбай.
It might be good to talk to Arashi.
Hey Kasane, our mother, she loved us. Yeah, just knowing that mother loved me makes me feel stronger. It could be because our mother was a strong person. Strong and as kind as could be. Yeah, she was dignified, had a strong core and was kind. I am proud she was my mother. Yeah, but to tell the truth, I wanted to talk with her more. If I told her that, she'd probably tell me to get my act together. I understand how you feel. There's so much I want to say to her too. But we have to move on. With mother's wish that we have a happy future etched into our hearts. Някакъв диалог ще ми изкарате ли? Преди да почна да говоря с всички. Ще изчакам някакви минути, секунди, whatever. Значи имам с... Това са последните Бонд епизоди, така че... Да. Араши. Тим Бонд епизод. Let's go.
Everyone, will you listen to me for a minute?
Huh? What's wrong, Gemma? Why are you shouting?
Sorry, but while everyone is here at the hideout, I have something to say.
It must be important if it makes you look that serious. Come on, everyone. Listen to him.
Gemma always looks like that, though.
Don't worry about how I look. I'd like to reprimand Arashi for her violation.
Oh, I have something to say too. Don't leave your stuff in my personal space.
By personal space, do you mean what we agreed about when we merged Yuito and Kasane platoons?
The agreement was to have everyone keep their belongings in their own space, right?
Arashi, your stuff is all over the place. Your personal space seems to be growing.
Yeah, it's 3 centimeters bigger than it was yesterday.
Is that really a big deal, Shiden?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's not like we drew lines on the floor or something. There was never any rule about not expanding your space.
That's unfair, Arashi. This hideout is for everyone, so we have to use it fairly.
Then let's make a new rule. How about we have a contest? And if you win, I'll give the space back. If I win, I get half of the loser space.
Even though you took your extra space unfairly? That doesn't sound right.
What kind of contest? You mean with our powers?
No, how about a game instead? I just stumbled across a good one.
Wait, what? That's Final Jockey. That game was really popular in the OSF a long time ago. Hey, I made a name for myself as a genius jockey in Suo. You're sure about what you just said?
Of course I am.
All right, I'll be taking Arashi's space then. Don't come crying to me when you fall off your horse.
Ще загуби.
No, it can't be. Me, the undefeated jockey genius Kagero, lost?
But Arashi, you cheated. You used hypervelocity to push the button faster.
Hey, that's just strategy. No one said you couldn't use your powers.
But just pushing the button fast strains stamina and you'll lose.
I got it. You glitched the game by pressing the buttons fast.
Ugh, you play dirty.
Say what you will, scrubs. If you don't like it, you can come face the true king of this unit. Me, with all the powers you have.
Then, how about facing me? I want more room for another planter. And I feel bad for Kagero.
Oh, me too! I want more space for my Baki collection.
I'll pass. I don't understand all that pew-pew stuff.
I'll sit out too. This is all so ridiculous. I'll just move Arashi's stuff with my psychokinesis.
I'll settle for watching as well. I enjoy physical exercise much more than virtual contests.
Okay, alright. The Fraser twins are in it to win it!
Now I'm involved in this? Let's just have a fair game.
How many people can play at once? I'll join if there's room for me.
This looks like fun.
Oh my god.
With everyone too.
I want to play too. Just hold on a second. Let me get my lucky bandana, then I'll pray. Okay, now my lucky power is fully charged.
I'll take you all on at once then. Let the games begin.
The Great Unit Space Cup has begun. Kagero and Luca here, bringing you coverage live.
Wait, me?
And the horses are out of the gates. Arashi is so fast. That hypervelocity is pushing it as fast as any pro.
First things first, we have to stop Arashi.
Wait, it looks like Yuito locked Arashi's buttons with his psychokinesis.
You've got a lot of guts going against me like that.
What? That great item I just got was completely wasted.
Arashi's playing dirty as expected. She used hypervelocity to push buttons on Yuito's controller.
Meanwhile, my angel Sugumi's horse seems to have stopped?
I didn't realize my horse's stamina was running out. Oh, I made the same mistake. I was furiously trying to push the button as fast as I could.
I guess the glitch doesn't occur when you rapidly push buttons without hypervelocity.
Also, Sugumi and Hanabi's powers aren't suited for video games, putting them at a disadvantage.
Huh. They can just use their natural ability then.
Oh, Shiden is creeping up on Arashi while she tries slowing down Yuito.
Take a banana peel!
Huh? Shiden's character suddenly stopped moving.
What? What's happening? Move! Move!
Shiden must have accidentally let an electrical surge through the It's broken.
I see. Makes sense considering how careless he is.
What did you say, Kagero?
Oh, the Fraser twins are throwing items at each other. They both look very angry.
What are those two doing?
Maybe they're having a telepathic argument.
I see. There's no telling what they're saying. It's very serious.
That's right. Haruka is totally evil.
Oh, shut up. You're the one that said I sucked just because I messed up the controls a little. I didn't even want to play this stupid game, but you had to get me involved with your telepathy.
Back to the race. It seems like Arashi and Major Kyoka are still in it?
They are very far apart, though. At this rate.
What's this? Did a secret invulnerability carrot just appear? Kyoka used it!
Huh? My horse is glowing after getting that carrot thing.
Major, dash! Bump into Arashi!
Huh? What? What's going on?
Wow. Kyoka's horse flung Arashi's horse away.
And Kyoko wins.
Then I'll be taking this unit space. I'll be splitting it up amongst everyone evenly. That's an end to this violation thing. No more
Arashi.
Got it?
Hey, let's do it again, but with no powers. This game is really fun. Come on, Luca, you too.
Me? Well, I guess I could give it a try.
Everyone's having a blast. That game may be old, but it sure has value.
Yeah.
Recreation is important after all.
You're really good at games, Arashi. I doubt I could beat you even if you didn't use your power.
Yeah, but she lost to a novice gamer like Kyoka.
Wait, so Kasane, you saw right through it?
Huh? What do you mean?
Arashi, Kyoka, and Gemma were in cahoots.
Sorry. We now have different groups joining together to fight, which can be awkward.
Kyoka also said it'd be a good opportunity to get used to each other.
Gemma and I have caused problems before, so we wanted to help everyone get along to make up for it. That's why Arashi risked being the target for revenge. We figured the group would cooperate against a common enemy.
It wasn't that big of a deal. If everyone works well together, then I can slack off even more.
So, you laid your stuff out all over on purpose?
No, she's been messy since before we hooked up with your platoon.
Kagero seemed to have noticed our ploy too.
Yeah, he joined the game right away. He's in a neutral position and is pretty clever.
I guess mission accomplished then. Everyone had a blast. I did too.
Right? Even I was having fun after noticing it was all set up.
Yes, it was fun just watching.
Yeah, it was almost like a family reunion or something.
How about another round? With Kasane and Gemma playing this time. I'm actually feeling up to it today.
I guess I'll give in just this once.
How about it, Kasane?
Okay, but I'll be taking the win.
Oh no. Oh no. Вау! Имам с всички! Почти! Чакай, как ще говориш с Ханаи при случай, че ти дори нямаш бонд с нея в момента? В смисъл, ти си макс аут. Всъщност, чакай, кои са ми макс аутнати като трофеи? 55%, окей. Со Касане, Вилхан... окей. Минал съм ги. Добре. Айде, Сараше.
You're lazy as always. You never change.
Thank you for the compliment. And you're as stuffy and by the book as ever.
I'll take that as a compliment, thank you very much. So how have things been with Major General Fubuki lately? Good?
Why are you bringing him up?
You rescued him when he was missing. You used your power at full speed to go look for him, remember?
Oh, right. A lot's happened since then, and I can't be bothered remembering such trivial matters. If you must know, I think he's still alive.
That's good. Just like always. She'll never change, will she?
How's Arashi doing, Kasane? Does she seem strange to you?
No. Did something happen?
I suddenly got a message from her saying, "Good morning." This has never happened before. I thought it could be code for something, so I wondered if there was a problem.
No, there haven't been any problems. She's just lazing around on the sofa like her usual self.
Skipping out on work again. Okay, that's a relief. Sorry. Just let me know if anything happens.
He's such a worrywart. But I guess I can check for him. Arashi, you got a second? I was thinking about grabbing something to eat in town.
In town? Ugh. I guess it's not so bad going outside once in a while. So, where are we going?
You are acting strange.
Maybe character development, finally! Очаквам character development от Араши всеки момент.
Fubuki said what? How rude. You should be mad at him for making you spy on me.
That's a little much. If you have a problem with him, you should message him again. What changed? I mean, you messaged your brother and even accepted an invitation to eat out.
I told you that I hate waste, but it's not necessarily bad. I thought I could fine-tune my lifestyle a little. Consider it a personal upgrade. Your hair clip, Naomi's cooking, and his letters. I used to just write them off as a waste, but I started thinking that there could be some things that weren't so bad. Arashi 1.0 had a lot of flaws. Arashi 2.0 has been operating for a long time, but I see some areas that can be improved. In other words, Arashi 2.1 is currently in open beta.
That's a weird analogy. Well, Arashi 2.1 doesn't seem so bad. I'd give it a playtest.
Thank you for the feedback. I'll keep that in mind.
Добре. Аз сега се замислям, че... Чакай малко. Също сега се връщаме в... Това беше супер кратко. Чакай, това не е ли последният епизод с Араши? Дай ми ачивмента! Give me the achievement! Или има още сцени с нея? Има още сцени с нея, май.
Well, we finished eating and I'm feeling plenty energetic. I'm off to sleep then.
The fact that you didn't say you were going to work means that the update is pretty minor.
If you change too much, you're bound to create errors. You have to stick to small changes.
Is that letter... I knew it. I thought she threw it out. It's her first sentimental item. Arashi 2.1 is proving to be quite the major upgrade.
И благодаря на Аркс за рейда. Вау! Thanks, I guess. Предполагам сте завършили подкаста, защото днес казвам, че има подкаст. Така че да. Thanks. Да, съпнърц от нас Коников. Влади! И всички, които са така. Благодаря за рейда. По принцип на Scarlet Nexus, докато има кът сцени, даже на този стрим почти не съм пускал камерата, даже изобщо не съм я пускал. Спирам камерата, защото иначе преча на визуалните новели, така че затова съм без камера. И ще си седа без камера, защото има Бонд епизоди. Ужас. Които всички са визуални новели. Аучи. Аучи, ауч. Боли. Anyway, добре, имам с Кагоро. С кой искам всъщност? С Юито по-скоро ще взема, защото това май е последния Бонд епизод с него. Така че да.
Kasane, perfect. Do you want to come to Kikuchiba with me?
Kikuchiba? What for?
There's something I want to talk to you about. I thought we could change locations, like we did when we went to Mizuhagawa.
That's fine. But don't worry about packing a lunch for us this time. I think it'll take too long. Let's just get going.
Oh, okay then. Let's head over to Kikuchiba.
He looks like he wanted to make lunch for us.
Между впрочем има една изненада, която няма да я редим на сега, защото това означава, че няма да е интересно после, но ще накарам, ще има Спектра да играе хорър игра на стрим. Който знае, Спектра е Scary Cat. И то голям Scary Cat. Така че да, ще накарам най-накрая Спектрата да играе хорър игра на стрим. I'm looking forward to that. Това е лайфа, защо ми изглежда като излязва от Genshin Impact? Окей, има геймплей сцени в момента. Нямам идея защо. Добре.
Hey, do you remember when we came here together before? A lot has happened since then.
Before? When was that?
You know, when we went looking for Captain Seto's fountain pen. You said you were doing a background check.
Oh, that. I met him for Naomi's sake, and got the fountain pen for Captain Seto. Now neither of them are with us anymore.
Back then, I had no idea that we'd get caught up in something that involved the whole world.
Not just us, but everyone around us too. It's nothing we could have expected.
You're right.
Hello, sorry to interrupt. 2 large groups of others were confirmed near you. There are a lot of them, more than you usually see around there. It shouldn't be a problem for you guys, but be careful just in case.
Affirmative. What do you want to do?
Let's split up. That'll be quicker.
Okay, then I'll take this side. I'll contact you again once I take down a few.
All right, let's both be careful.
There's more of them than I thought. How are things with you, Yuito?
Kasane? What's going on?
Yuito? I can't hear you, Yuito. Haruka, do you know what's going on? Neither of them are responding. Our signal is being jammed. SAS is down too. I need to get through this somehow. Looks like I'm surrounded. I'll take care of them.
Okay. Oh shit.
I can't believe communications went down so suddenly. Maybe it was careless to split up. If this keeps up, it won't be a problem for me, but I wonder if Yuito's alright. No, worrying won't help. He'll be fine. I can trust that now. It feels strange believing in someone. Naomi was the only person I trusted like that before. I can feel it even if he's far away. Yuito is fighting somewhere, and he believes in me. So it's alright. I won't look back. I will fight my own fight.
Добре. Oh shit. Това беше перфектен додж, това ми хареса. Браво, Касане. Аз дори не знам как успях да направя перфект доджа тук. Някой път е супер рандом.
That was quick.
Ще гледам да избягам от енемитата. Оф. Really? Детекнахте ме? О, гад. И камерата в екшен игрите винаги ще бъде проблемна. Просто защото много хора обичат да слагат такива стени. Всъщност, там трябва да хода. Всъщност, има ли толкова много да се фарми на края на играта вече, тъй като... На практика приключвам и с New Game Plus-а си. Скоро. Нали, като изключим, че има още 4 часа, кажи рече от играта. Казвам 4 часа, се сещам за Death Stranding, как там финала на играта беше, какво беше, 5 часа, нали, 2 часа връщане на обратно и още 2 часа като. О, гад. Защо се сещам за Death Stranding of all games? Иначе трябва да кажа любимата игра на Влади. За колко? За 2 години подред или 3 вече станаха. Влади, я кажи ти. Ако си още в чата, да? От колко време съм сейфъл? 1 час. Супер. От предишния стендбай фейс. Oh shit.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
Let's keep going.
Oh no. No! Не бе.
That seems to be the spot.
Oh, jeez. You did it. Нямаш никой с теб. О, no! Този е голям. Махна ли се от драйва си? Окей. Nice.
Yuito, SAS still seems to be down. That still didn't do it? I need to watch him closely to sync up with him when the time is right.
Oh, that was a close one.
It was? I wasn't really all that worried. I assumed you would act when you did.
I was nervous. I guess we can work together even without SAS.
I don't think I could have pulled it off with someone else. Thank you for getting the timing right.
It's nice to hear a compliment from you. You're always so harsh.
Am I? Well, whatever. Let's make our way to the top.
You get a good view of New Himuka from up here.
So what did you want to talk to me about?
I wanted to ask you about your plans after all the fighting is over.
That's a difficult question. How about you? What are you thinking?
I have a vague idea. It might be too grand, so you'll probably laugh.
I won't laugh, no matter what it is.
Thanks. I want to change the world.
Change the world?
Yeah. We've both seen a lot of bad things in this country. The world that we live in now is built on so much sadness and sacrifice.
That's true. Suo, Seiran, and Togetsu. There were people suffering everywhere.
So many people's lives were turned upside down because of the desire for the strongest power, or using powers to alter time. It's got to end. This world can't exist just for powers. That's why I want to change the world. To make it a place where people don't have to rely on powers for everything. I know it will take a long time, but I feel like as a dud, I'm the perfect person for it.
A dud, that's right. How's your head? They were saying you might lose your power.
No big change at the moment, but if it really comes down to it, I'm prepared to become one again.
You're pretty calm about it. The way you were talking, I thought you would be a little depressed.
I mean, it will be inconvenient, but you know what? I'm not the least bit afraid. I thought the same thing when the network went down. Like I was fighting back-to-back with you, even without SAS.
You thought the same thing?
I wonder if that's what it feels like to lose your power. We're not just connected by SAS. Even if we can't see each other's faces or hear each other's voices, the most important thing, our connection, doesn't go away. So I'll be all right.
That's good. When we first met, I honestly thought I wouldn't be able to count on you in a fight.
I kind of had a feeling you thought that.
But you're different now. I think you really can change the world.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm relieved as well. I feel like I can leave this world to you.
Leave? What are you planning to do?
Well, I haven't decided on a clear goal yet, but I've sort of been thinking of something outside this world.
Like, outside of New Himuka? You mean the moon?
I've been thinking about it ever since I heard humanity came here from the moon. Outside this world is another world that I know nothing about, filled with people who are a mystery to me. They're suffering, just like the people here. They are attacked by others, and turning into them. Once I realized that, I couldn't ignore it. I thought maybe I could help somehow.
The moon? I thought I understood the first time I heard about it, but the scale is just too big. It doesn't seem real at all. I certainly never thought about saving the people that live there. You really are amazing.
I'm not amazing at all. I just don't want to regret neglecting the people I could have protected. My sister always watched over me. She protected me all my life. Now it's my turn to watch over someone else.
I always felt that you were the kind of person that would step up to protect people, even if you're alone. It's almost as if you're not afraid of anything. I looked up to you when I was a kid. I wanted to be just like you.
I think you're plenty like me. And you're giving me too much credit thinking I'm never afraid. As you said before, the most important connections never go away.
You mean Naomi?
Not just her. The memories of my mother, and the time I spent with all of you. The only reason I'm not as afraid as I should be is because I know they'll always be with me. I know that they'll always be here, inside my heart.
So, even if you're alone, you're never really alone? I kinda like that.
That's why I feel like I can go anywhere, even going beyond the sky. I know that sounds like a dream.
I think you can do it. No. I know you can.
Thank you.
So, it looks like you and I will be going our separate ways.
It won't just be us. I think everyone will find their own path and slowly drift farther apart.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said it didn't make me sad.
But even apart, we're still friends.
Yeah. Okay. We should probably get back to the hideout.
There's so much to do before and after a fight. We just have to take care of what's in front of us.
Though, listening to you made me excited for the future.
It won't be easy for either of us, so let's do our best. Both in our own places.
Absolutely. I promise I'll make a better future, no matter how long it takes.
You can take your time, but if you take too long, I'll bring peace to the moon and come back before you're done.
Oh, so it's a competition now. I know you hate to lose. Wait, I have something I wanted to give you. Here, will you accept this?
This is for me? This is an ear cuff. Did you make this?
Yeah. This ear cuff always protected me, so I wanted to give you something that would protect you, too. Oh, it doesn't have any memory-saving functions, but it can act as a good luck charm. Or rather, a charm to protect your memories.
Thank you. It's beautiful. I'll treasure it.
I'm glad you like it. I just really wanted to give it to you. You've been someone I admire. Both an ally and a friend. I can't sum it up in just one word. What I can say about you, though, is that there isn't anyone like you.
I guess it makes sense. You wouldn't have many friends who attempted to end your life.
You bring up a good point. Although, you did save my life when we first met. I guess that just happened for you, though.
You mean when you were a child? I can't believe you remember my face from so many years ago.
Yeah, I never forgot. I remember everything. It almost feels imprinted at this point. Something told me that this is the face of someone who would save me. That's how happy I was. It gives me strength whenever I think about it. It makes me believe that I have someone on my side out there. And I want to be that person for you. That's what I want you to think of when you look at that ear cuff. No matter where you are or what it is you're going through, I will always be on your side. And you can count on that.
Yes. I'll never forget that.
Okay. Well, I gave you everything I wanted to. Let's head back to the hideout now.
I'll go back a little later. You go on ahead.
Ah, got it. Then I'll see you back at the hideout.
Everything is so vast. The sky, the field. You can almost get lost in it. It's okay. I can do this. Wherever I am, even if I'm alone. Now, let's go.
Няма ли си го сложиш на ушенцето? Исках да го видя да си го слага на ушенцето. God damn it! Аз ще да ги изглежда супер готиното. Защо не се сложи на ушенцето? Защо не го сложи на ушенцето си? Йей! Взех ачивмента. Оф, май гот, колко неща съм чел тука. I try to forget the memories I don't need, but maybe there was a bug in the last Irish update. I remember things I didn't want to. It's a memory of when my brother was little. I thought it was weird that all of the adults were fawning over this little creature. So the little creature was a baby. Did you think he was cute? I don't really know. I was young too, so I don't remember. I probably just thought I got another toy. A new toy is the best. A new toy is the best gift a kid can get, right? So I didn't mind him, I guess. That was silly. I'm sorry. Сериозно ли? Ох. We each have our own things we need to do. I hope I can see you again after we're done. I'd like to talk to you. Yeah, it would be nice to spend some time like that. I'd like to have a long talk with you too. I want to tell you things I want to hear. I want to tell you things. And I want to hear to what you have to say. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, now I'm pumped. Let's finish up fast and meet again. Don't take too long on the moon, cause you were late getting back to the hideout. So I was worried. Is it rude of me to worry about you? Oh shit. I'd like to tell you that worrying is useless, but yeah, thanks for your concern. I was just thinking a little. The world is so big and my life is such a small part of it, but just knowing that you're on my side makes me feel like I can stand up to anything. It's strange feeling like this. Thanks for the ear cuffs. I'm relieved you understand how I feel. You're not alone, Kasane. No matter where you are, don't forget that. Окей. Чакай, всъщност... Кои ми остават като ачивменти? Не го на ачивменти, но просто да знам кои ми липсват като... Значи Цугуми, Кагоро, Лука и Киока. Окей. Цугуми, Кагоро... Къде е Киока? Kyoka? That's about it? Oh wow, okay. Tsugumi тогава.
Kasane, I want to discuss the matter I mentioned before. Are you free right now?
Yes, I'm free. Why don't we go to a cafe in Suo?
A cafe? Okay.
So, what did you want to talk about?
It's hard for me to bring up. I have an extremely embarrassing favor to ask.
Okay, I understand this is uncomfortable for you. We can talk about it some other time if you'd like.
No. I'll find the courage. I want to change. I've thought for a while how I want to be friends with everyone, so I need to get better at talking. I was hoping you would let me practice my conversation skills with you.
Practice conversation? I can't imagine I'd be the best person for that.
I want it to be you. You're easy to talk to.
Well, if I'm the one you want, then I've got no problem with that.
Oh, good.
What do you want to talk about, though? Anything specific?
What? I'll pick a topic. So, how have you been lately?
Lately? I haven't really had any issues.
I see. It's good, not having any issues.
Yes.
Well, do you have a favorite food? Or maybe food you hate?
Not really.
I see. You're not picky. That's good.
Uh-huh.
Then... Oh, what do you think about the latest trends in fashion?
Not sure. Fashion's never been my thing.
I see. Mine either. What else? What can we talk about? I have to keep the conversation going.
Tsugumi, calm down and take a deep breath.
I'm sorry. I'm no good at this.
It's just a thought, but it might be better to talk like you normally do.
What? But...
There's no need to force a topic, and you'll have an easier time talking about your own interests, like plants.
Yes, but that won't be much practice. I need to be able to talk about more things, or else nobody will have fun talking with me. I have to talk about things everyone else will enjoy if I want to be friendly.
Does that everyone include me?
What? Why?
Because I've enjoyed all our conversations.
Really?
Really. I don't know about everyone else, but I want to hear more about what you have to say.
But I always thought you were just politely humoring me when I talked. I feel bad because I'm such a slow talker, and I'm always being such a bother.
I'm not an especially patient person. If I thought you were a bother, I'd just pick up and leave. You know a lot of things that I and many people don't. And you're always so considerate to those around you, putting them before yourself. Your kindness in some way reminds me of Naomi. Whether you believe it or not, I like the time we spent together.
Kasane.
Tsugumi? Are you okay? Your face is flushed.
I'm fine. It's just that I never thought you'd say something like that about me. I thought I had to change. That I needed to be different because I'm no good like this. But if there are people like you who think I'm fun the way I am, I might not be as bad as I thought.
I'm sure I'm not the only one. Kagero, Yuito, and everyone else at the hideout probably feel the same way. We like you the way you are.
You think so? I certainly hope that's the case. Well, I'll go on ahead.
I'll see you back at the hideout.
I'm really glad I met you. So, would you mind if I asked you one more favor?
That depends on what it is. Go ahead.
Could I be your friend? If you're not opposed to the idea.
That's fine. I'm not opposed at all. But what does being a friend mean? What do I need to do?
What? I'm not really sure now that you've asked. Like, talk together, have tea together, talk about our troubles.
Haven't we been doing all of that already?
Right.
Doesn't that mean we've been friends for a while now?
Yes, I guess it does. So I suppose we continue doing what we've been doing?
Okay, Call me anytime.
Ей! Кеф. Взехме още един ачивмент. Значи, те ачивменти се взимат много трудно, тъй като ти буквално трябва да изиграеш играта два пъти, така или иначе.
Kasane, I think you'd be good at growing plants.
You think so?
You learn fast, and you're observant. If there's a flower you like, or a plant you want to grow, tell me. I'll look for it.
То всъщност, в интерес на истината, като се замисля, то за да схванеш цялата история, така ли, ще трябва да изиграш играта два пъти. Но не знам дали някои хора биха изиграли цялата до край два пъти. Защото от Chapter 9 нататъка, то даже от Chapter 10 до последния, което са 11 и 12, са едни и същи кътсцените като цяло, с разликата, нали, че има различни Бонд епизоди. Така че не знам колко хора точно ще се занимават да играят, да изземат колко 50 часа от живота си, за да превратят играта два пъти, даже повече от 50 часа, в смисъл. Зависи от колко сайт контент правиш и така нататък.
Are you and I pretty close?
Is that surprising? Maybe this is what it means to get along.
Кагаро, пак ли си невидим и пак да се правиш на вълшебник? Погледнете го, този кретен. Can I call you my friend? You and I are friends, Kasane, so I guess we can send each other messages that aren't so serious, even if we don't need anything. For example, the weather is nice today. Or my flowers are blooming nicely, or something like that. I've never really sent messages like that, but it sounds fine. Sorry if I don't have a good reply. It's fine, you don't have to worry about your replies. I really like talking like this. It's fun. Thanks, Kasane. Добре. Кагоро, махни си инвизибилитито. О, боже. Кагоро.
So think about the amount of water you would need for your flowers and make sure you... Are you listening to me, Kagura?
Yep. You know very well that I'd never miss a word my beloved Tsugumi says.
Okay, but I'm going to be mad if you don't put this all to use.
I know. Leave it to your guy Kaguro.
You talk a lot with Tsugumi. You aren't going to ask her out on a date.
Oh, are you jealous? It seems like I'm back in the game after 2,000 years.
I'm starting to understand. Do you see Tsugumi and me as replacements for your daughter?
Oh, I know. Want to help me with an errand?
Don't change the subject.
A good woman doesn't point that out. I want to go clean up an old hideout I used to use.
An old hideout?
Yeah, it's a place I used to lay low back when I was doing my spy work. There should still be a lot of inside information and classified data on Togetsu, so I thought I might as well grab it all.
That might actually be of use to the government when handling them in the future.
It's not for the government. I just wanted to do my part when it comes to them.
Okay, I'll help. Where is it?
Kikuchiba, let's get going.
Ще ми дадеш ли да игра тази секция или отново ще just cutscene? So, I don't mind character development, но не знам. Oh! Oh, it's playable. Okay.
Even if you don't need it, being invisible is fun. I'll send you the coordinates to the hideout. We'll head there. I just know there's going to be others.
The last time we came here, you said the city was haunted.
Oh yeah. It just reminded me of myself a little. The sadness of being left behind. I was just being a little silly. Come on, let's go.
With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
Burn it down!
Follow up while the enemy is burning.
Okay.
Ooh, nice job.
Nice.
Hanami, fire!
It dropped something rare.
Let's keep going.
Чакай малко. Да, знам, че нямам други мембари, но... Не, как се променяше това? Brain Map, SES. Защо ми е сложил този ефект, а не ми, в смисъл ми е сменил Hyper Velocity-то с това на гема, дето е щитът. Довиждане, Наско Николов. Приятна вечер. Да, ама не мога да го пикна Касане, защото apparently I'm full. Да, you can't carry more light jealous. Всъщност това къде му е на Кайгору хайдаута? На това ниво? А, не на горното, окей. Може би трябва да е да. Окей. Ouch.
Let's keep going. We did it.
Okay. Чакай, какво ме детекна? О, вау!
Hanami, fire!
I'll do it! It's over.
Our coordinated attack was awesome.
We might be a pretty good team.
Добре. О, не ми кажа, че пак ми е наблизо час. Не, трябва да е час. Трябва да е по-малко. Окей. Половин час. Малко ли е това всъщност?
I'll do it! It's over. The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
Oh, shush.
Take him out quick. Help me, Shiden. Let's go, Kyoka.
Ouch.
crime to be this strong.
Hey, about our last conversation.
What?
We were in Mizuagawa. You were telling me to do something meaningful? Well, I've been thinking about it ever since then, but nothing really comes to mind. Once we stopped Togetsu's plan, I felt like I fulfilled my role. I was thinking, it might be time for a ghost from the past like me to move on.
Listen, that was the old you who fulfilled his role. We still need Kagero in the here and now.
I don't know if you've realized, but Kagero doesn't even exist.
What do you mean?
On the moon and in Togetsu, I was called Shin Daniel. Kagero Dawn is just a pseudonym. That name is a shimmer that doesn't exist.
Maybe that's true for you, but for us, it's different. Whatever your real name might be, the Kagero Dawn we've known in the OSF isn't a ghost. And when you were talking fondly with Tsugumi, you didn't look like a ghost then. What Tsugumi and the rest of us need is you. We don't need some stranger from the past.
How is it that you've become this wise at your young age? I'm seriously impressed with you. Yeah, if people need Kagero Dawn, then maybe I don't have to feel so empty after all. Perhaps it's time I put my past self to rest and started focusing on the present. I guess I'll need to clean up my old haunts first. We're almost to the hideout. Let's go.
Kagero. Fuck you.
Leave the rest to me.
Don't fail.
We'll corner it. More power.
Let's keep going.
Beat it. This is pretty good.
Let's try.
Предполагам, че има като сцена пак, така че затова държа камерата спрямо. Окей, няма като сцена.
The hideout should be around here. Why did you make one in such a dangerous place?
Because the more dangerous a place is, the easier it is to hide. Besides, I can avoid most danger by going invisible.
You could have just come here by yourself today.
I've been alone for 2,000 years. I get lonely when I'm just by myself. Hey, wait! I was joking! Don't leave me!
It's over.
Ще се хиля, ако наистина... Ама ние сме в битка, така че няма как. Level up, man. Не може ли комбата да е постоянно така толкова бърз?
We finally made it. I know it's shabby, but make yourself comfortable. Actually, something seems off.
It's pretty messy. Do you think someone broke in?
Seems like it. Wait here. Let me take a look around. Dang. All the data's either been taken or destroyed. Most likely Togetsu. They probably felt the need to clean things up when they realized I turned on them. I figured they would.
Why come all the way out here if you predicted this would happen?
Well, I wanted to confirm my suspicions and also grab some of my personal belongings. Tsugumi.
Did you find something? Is that a picture? It looks ripped.
Oh, yeah, it's an old photo.
Is it of your family? If we find the other pieces, we might be able to restore it.
No, it's okay. It's not like this is the only photo I have.
But it's important to you.
What's important are the memories. Don't you remember what you said to me? It's because of the important things we've lost that we have to live on. And I think now is the time I need to get my act together and keep moving forward. If I keep dragging this on the way I've been doing until now, then I'm sure I'll start upsetting everyone.
Okay, if you're fine with that.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Talking with you helped me realize a lot of things.
You said you were going to move forward. What are you planning on doing?
First, I'll settle things with my past. As someone who's worked with Togetsu, I have a responsibility to deal with Babe and Karin. I have to see the things we started to the very end. Then I'll finally be able to put my past to bed.
And when that's done?
After that, well, I'll think about a new life. How I'll live, what I can do.
I think that sounds good. At least you don't sound as lame as you did before.
Well, well. It seems like you've come to appreciate my newfound sense of maturity. If you'd like to go out on a date...
It might be a while before you find this new life of yours.
What is that supposed to mean?
These dates are your way of connecting with your daughter. To be the father you never could be.
Well, gosh, I keep telling you that you shouldn't be saying these things out loud. I guess I preferred it more when I was just the creepy old guy asking a young girl out on a date.
Nope.
That work?
Okay, so... Daddy Kagero?
Let's drop the daddy bit. I don't think my fragile heart can take it.
Looks like he's back to being his old self. That might be for the best.
Daddy Kagero, ужас. I always get awkward when talking face to face. As you guessed, you and Tsugumi remind me of my daughter. I'm just talking about myself, but listen to my memories from my life as Shin Daniel. That little girl was so adorable in my arms, begging me to get her stuffed animals from Crane Games, bringing her to popular stores. She wanted to go to even... begging me to get her stuffed animals from Crane Games, bringing her to popular stores. She wanted to go to even thought she was so little. What? I'll never forget any of it. So I don't know how to live in a time without my family. Let me ask you, what kind of person is the Kagero Dono you know? That's really a difficult question, but let's see. He's a wolf, but really looks out for other people. He's a person who did his best to act heartless, but failed. And he's full of regrets and kindness. I see. Maybe fundamentally nothing's changed. Once this is all cleaned up, I guess I'll live a little longer. Добре, сега че остава лука. Като такъв. Така малко. С Шиден приключил ли съм? Контролера ми ще падне батерията му скоро. Така, значи Касана, Ханаби, Геймът, Сугуми, Кагър, Лука. Да, видя съм на Шиден. Лука, добре.
Kasane, there's a workout I want to try. Would you mind helping me?
Sure. What do I need to do?
I'm going to do some bench presses, and I need more than the equipment weights. So I want you to use your psychokinesis to push the barbell down.
Isn't that dangerous? It seems to me that the weights you have now are enough of a workout.
No, I want a bigger challenge. Please.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. You're not lifting the barbell up at all. Do you want me to stop using my psychokinesis?
No, just a little more. I feel like I can do it with just a little more.
He's either really persistent or really stubborn.
I failed to lift it a single millimeter. Forgive me for wasting your time.
Learning that workouts like this are unrealistic makes it not a waste.
That's harsh. It's going to be harder to reach my goal than I thought.
Why are you in such a rush? You should have recognized that this was going to be impossible.
I want to surpass my limits. You made me realize that the last time we talked. I was too caught up with having or not having my abilities. The important thing is what you do, not the method in which you do it.
I guess I did say something like that.
When I sat down and thought about what I wanted to do, a goal came to mind. However, the goal proved to be too big. Something I couldn't achieve without changing.
What is it?
To build a society in which duds are treated equally to others. Right now in New Himuka, people without abilities are treated like they don't even exist.
That's true. I didn't even learn the term bell pepper until the other day.
The reason I'm so scared of losing my abilities is because I'm well aware of the state of our society. If that doesn't change, then duds like me will never be rid of that underlying anxiety.
You're right, that is a big goal. But I don't know how it relates to that reckless training we just did.
I thought I could break through my psychological shell and grow as a person by surpassing the limits of my physical body. If I'm going to change the entire country by myself, then I can't stay the way I am. I need to work even harder. If I don't, I'll never be able to accomplish it. I mean, it may be too large of a goal for me to ever accomplish on my own either way.
Yes, this might be a bigger problem than what you can fix on your own. But that doesn't mean it can't be accomplished.
Kasane?
Look.
What are you doing? If you carry it with your psychokinesis, it eliminates the whole purpose of the workout.
In that case, I think the workout is unreasonable to begin with.
You certainly are right about that.
What I'm trying to say is that this barbell is the same as the problem with society. You don't need to try and take everything on by yourself. There's something each of us can do. Nobody can change a country by themselves. So why don't we just work together as a group?
I see your point, but I don't know if I'm capable of inspiring people to act like my brother.
You remember what I said, but not what you said yourself.
What?
Those with strong wills naturally draw people to them. You said that. Right now, you have a clear goal and will. I'm sure there will be people who will help you if you asked.
I see. I suppose I can't argue against myself. It seems like I misunderstood what I need to do. I thought I needed to become stronger without anyone's help. But really, I was just making excuses because I was afraid to try.
Once you take the first step, I doubt you'll find it that hard.
Easier said than done. But you're correct. I can't just stand here forever. Once the fighting ends, I'll do what I can. I'll raise support as I face this nation's issues, even if things don't change right away. One day, duds like me will be able to live their lives in the open, unashamed of who they are.
I'll help you however I can, too.
Thank you very much. Then could you start by returning the barbell? I'd like to resume my workout.
Okay, but you're not going to do anything reckless again, right?
Of course not. I'll be doing my normal workout. The best way to exercise is to go at your own pace.
You still put on all the weights, though.
I said that I would not be reckless, not that I would go easy. Here we go.
You really are stubborn, but maybe that's what makes you who you are.
15, 16, 17.
It doesn't seem like he's listening. He's having too much fun. I'll leave him alone.
I have something to tell you, Kasane. I guess more of a confession. It takes me some time to truly trust a person. So, I may have been appraising you a bit when we first met.
Are you saying you trust me now?
Yes, of course. I trust you as a friend. I hope we can continue this way.
О, бонд левел 5 с лука. Пролонга CS ефект, окей.
I'm so happy. It feels like we've become closer.
Me too. I feel close to you. Maybe we just learned a lot about each other.
Your words were revolutionary. I will become strong. Then I will work for what I believe and gather anyone who would assist me. If I want to change this country, first I must change myself. I must thank you for making me realize that, Kasane. Thank you very much. Also, what you said was revolutionary. Don't mention it. I think you can do it. What I said? What are you talking about? When you said that barrows and societal problems are the same, when I heard that, a fighting spirit sprouted in me. Of course, I do not mean that I will take this on my own. The kind of spirit that urges me to solve each problem as I encounter it and defeat it. I will not forget this as I continue my training. Goodbye. Добре. Кой му става всъщност като Бонд епизод? Май Киока? Как да разбирам кой ми остава от Бонд епизодите? Просто си отварям. Юи, тук Сане, Ханаби, Гема, Цугуми... Да, Киока. Окей.
Kasane, the Togetsu agents contacted me. I was instructed to go to these coordinates located on Hieno Mountain. I plan to lure them out and gather intel. Will you come with me?
Yes, of course. But there will be two of us, so wouldn't it be easier to just round them up and capture them?
It depends on what they do. First, let's go where they asked me to and wait for them to show themselves.
Okay, let's head to Hieno Mountain.
Това е последния Бонд епизод, който правим и ще приключваме. И ще ви препратя към някой. Въпросът е кой стримва по това време. Така че може би ще ви питам по някое време към кой да ви препратя, ако имате някой на идея.
The coordinates are just up ahead. Let's keep going. Do you still have doubts about your existence? Not as much thanks to you. However, we should focus on the task at hand.
Добре, това ще е известно време, ще има геймплей, така че... Така че ще играем.
You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
Got it! Check me. Too slow!
Now! It draws something rare.
Let's keep going.
We're strongest together, right? I don't think I can lose when I'm with you.
Burn it! Hanami, fire!
It's over. That other attacked with explosions. It's dangerous to get close.
We're doing this. There's nowhere to go.
It's down. Let's finish it.
Too slow.
You burned it good. It looks hot.
We need to regroup. I'm not done yet.
It's working. Focus on that spot. Kasane, a platoon member is in danger.
Trust you. Too slow.
Oh shit! No!
Follow up while the enemy is burning.
Let's get rid of them. Time to fly, Arashi. I trust you, Kasane.
Aim for that spot. We did it. I can protect everyone better now.
Ah! Kyoka дигна level.
You've grown so much.
Let's keep going.
Your finisher was good, Kasane.
Изобщо не беше добър, дори не направих финишър.
Burn it.
Не, защо ме пусна толкова далече от Heno Mountain? се спалваме супер далеч от обектива, моля те, не ми кажа, че тук има удърс. Добре, дори да има, успях да ги скипна. Да, друг път съм ги скипнал. Те, може би не съм. Това си кажи речи пред Тогецо. Но защо?
It's around here. You should hide until they show themselves. All right. Wait. Something's coming this way. Choka's duplication should be useful.
Ти сериозно ли игра?
It'll work with that oil. It'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful. What? Konami, fire! Suspicious. Do you think they saw? We're doing this. No, they never planned what we got. They need our memories.
Useless.
Their plan was to kill me and take my brain. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. You'll need to break its outer shell. Kasane.
It's over.
Use your psychokinesis and hit it with something heavy.
Leave the rest to me. We did it. Let's go, Kyoka. Too slow.
Е!
Useless. Check.
Don't fail.
Time to fly, Arashi.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
А те са двама таки. Оу, бой.
Here. I have no other choice.
I'll crush you in my field. You're gonna stop me? My head feels clear.
That seems to be the last of them.
No, not yet. I know you're there. Come out. I wouldn't have called out if we weren't ready for you. Now, it's time to talk. It looks like you're the only one here.
Her face is identical to yours.
I suspected it. You're also one of the design children. Just so you know, restoring Babe's data is impossible, even with Dr. Pope's knowledge of neuroscience. I'm sorry you wasted your time. Impudent fool.
What do you mean? Vain confidence is not advised in this situation.
We do not need the knowledge or the technology. We need your brain. The only brain that holds Dr. Pope's memories. You were going to use my brain to build a new Babe.
Huh?
Babe prepared contingency plans for all scenarios. The current situation is just one of those. If the mainframe goes down, we use a spare. Togetsu merely needs to carry out the plan faithfully. I feel sorry for you. There isn't anyone to give you orders anymore. Yet you still obey. You have nowhere else to go. You don't know any other way to live. You can only carry out your orders. You should be feeling sorry for yourself. What did you say? As long as I am serving a higher purpose, I can live happily, without worry or hesitation. What about you? You lost your purpose and your value, doomed to live a scared and anxious life. You were listening in on us? I do not have to. I know how you feel. You are the same as I am, a worthless being. Only Togetsu can give us value. No, Watch out! What?
Don't compare yourself to Kyoka. You're nothing more than a mere puppet. And yes, I do my fair share of worrying, but that's a far better way to live. It's better than being used all my life like you. Life is worth more when you make your own decisions.
Kasane. It does not matter what you say. Your true nature does not change. You should be well aware of this. Yes, I know. I'm sure I'll be living scared the rest of my life. But that's fine. Kasane helped me realize that this fear is proof that I freed myself from my puppet strings. I control myself now. Whether I have Dr. Pope's memories or not, I'm still me. The moment I freely chose my own future, I became the individual Kyoka. I handed her over to the proper authorities in Suo. We should let the government take care of the Togetsu remnants. Now, that's that.
How are you feeling?
I'm still uneasy. But it's not bad now that I know it's a part of me. Do you remember that fortune teller?
I remember waiting in the long line.
I think the reason why fortune reading is so popular is because everyone is afraid of the future.
You think so?
Yes. Everyone takes each step forward carrying that worry with them. I'd love to have my future read. Let's make sure we actually go next time.
In other words, we have to wait in that long line again. I'm glad she feels better.
I told you about the first time I came to Suo from Togetsu before. About how I was jealous of the people there. I failed to tell you something then. I'm not jealous of anyone anymore because I like the way I am now. You and the others made that possible, Kasane. Oh, that's good. I wonder if the design children were... Oh, that's good. I wonder if the design children we captured at Togetsu is jealous of you now. I don't know what will happen to her now, but I hope she finds herself anew someday. Just like I did. Това седи отгоре на кашоните. Гледайте го как се... И си пие протеинчето, баци, гледайте го. Значи, пиеш си протеина. Значи, то пие протеин. То чисти. Ханаби какво опитва да... Опитва свещи да пали и да гаси, нали, да си контролира... Как да си контролира по-добре огнените умения. Кьоко, ти какво правиш? Масажираш се. Тя двамата са нърдове. Играят видеоигри. Цугуми си, Цугуми. И те двама кретени тренират. Окей, добре. Everything seems normal. Окей. Предполагам утре ще завършим Scarlet Nexus. Така че, да. Така. Да си взема... Да си извада диска, да си го прибера кутийката, защото няма смисъл го държа в конзолата, защото чакам конзолата скоро пак да се шашне и да почне да ми да пищи бутона за еджектване и да почне да се еджектва дискове, когато си пожелая, въпреки че уж този път го правих за някакъв по-продължителен период от време. Познавайки тази PS4 фата, това ще продължи да го прави докато не си взема PS5. Или не сме на тази PS4 с някаква друга, което няма как да стане вече. Предпочитам да си взема директно PS5 и така. И с това ви казвам лека и спокойна вечер. Ще ви препратя към... Ой, всъщност. Стримва ли то човек, който мисля, че стримва? Не знам още колко ще стримва обаче, но ще ви препратя към... Ти мой. И така. Окей. Друг поне не виждам някое познато лице. Не ми се занимава точно в момента да търся хора из българския Twitch и така. Лека и спокойна вечер и до следващият стрим, който е утре и най-вероятно ще завършим Scarlet Nexus. И така. Лека и спокойна вечер.